Greetings, colleagues. This is a video overview for a suggestion for how we might help each other teach during this time using the Blackboard discussion forums and threads. So you want to log on to Blackboard and scroll down till you see the My Organizations list. It may be minimized, so you want to expand it. And then look for English department. If you do not see it and you are teaching during this semester, you need to be added to it. And the quickest way is to send me an email, and in the subject line, just write add to department Blackboard, and I'll get that done. So you're going to click on the English department and it'll bring you to our department website. This is the main menu over here to the left. And you want to click on discussions, and that'll take you into our forums area. And just for the sake of view, I'm going to enter the student view. And this shows you how students will see your course. So I'm going to go to the discussions, and it's going to bring me into the discussion board area. What I've done is I've added a forum called Teaching During Campus Closure, and it's a place where we can help each other. So I'm going to click on the forum, and inside, I'm going to minimize that main menu, you will see some predetermined threads. The reason I use the threads is to help organize the conversation, and so that people aren't just creating all kinds of parts of our discussion and you're trying to figure out what's going on. And I created these threads based on the information we've been given through the CTE and DLIT for tools we may use during this time of transitioning from face-to-face to distance learning. And I also added a link that I call the kitchen sink tools, and that is just an area for people to post anything that may not fit into these predetermined threads. And then the next thing I just want to bring your attention to, that if you find this useful, I strongly suggest that you subscribe to this forum. I'm going to unsubscribe just so you can see what it looks like. So if you subscribe to the forum, that means whenever someone posts in this area, you'll get an email saying, hey, there's some conversation going. And that email will show you, I believe, which thread the conversation is happening in. And then you know, oh, I'm going to go and check out what someone's just posted about TechSmith tools, because that's what I'm interested in using. I like the subscribing feature because I often don't remember just to let me go and log on a Blackboard and see what people are talking about. But I do check my email. And so since I get those notifications, it prompts me to go and see if I can either help or if the post can help me. So if we click on, I'm just going to click on the first one here. So this one is just titled Communicating with Students. If you have questions, comments, suggestions for an example of ways people are communicating and you think it's helpful, we can post that here. So I'm just going to hit the reply button, use this as an example. I suggest not doing anything with the subject line and just going ahead and type here whatever it is you want to type here. You can add attach files if needed. You can insert websites if needed. So if I want to highlight this and I have a web link of my text, if I click here, I can insert, copy and paste the web link. So these are some of the features you can use just to help each other. And then when you're done putting whatever it is you want there, I'm going to hit the submit button. And then it'll appear underneath what some of us call like the main link or the parent link. And then again, if you want to reply to that specific person, you'll do the same thing. Type your reply, whatever it is, any kind of extra stuff you want to add, hit the submit button, and then you'll see the main post by that individual, and then any replies to that person will be nested underneath it. And so this, because everyone can come to one place, allows us to have a discussion in the discussion boards in, I guess, the most basic way ever simulates a discussion amongst a group of people. You also have choices. So if I made a mistake and I just don't want my that post there, I can delete it. Or say if I said, oh, I meant to add a file, I can click the edit button and go back and edit my reply or my post. So I'm going to delete both of these because they're just for demonstration purposes. We don't need them. And I'm going to go back to the threads inside the forum. And then I'm just going to click this kitchen sink one. So I did post a kitchen sink one, and all I did was take the announcement that was posted about resources last Saturday and literally, as you can see here, copy and pasted the whole thing in here. That's one of the reasons this photo isn't showing up, is because I just did a copy and paste. But it's the same information that's on the Department Blackboard site announcements page. And that brings me to the end of, we may want to use this, might be helpful. And it's open 24 hours.